It's tonight. It's tonight. It's tonight. Tonight. 0 days until the next Timberwolves game. You can see I've already changed it to a 0-0. And by Monday, it's going to be a 1-0. No, it's going to be a 2-0. I think there's a game on Sunday. It's not a home game, though. Hopefully 1-0 after tonight. Until last year, no matter how bad they were, I'm running late, you can tell. They always won the home opener. Timberwolves always won the home opener. They lost, was it last year or the year before? I don't know. But the first time in a gazillion years, they lost their home opener. And, of course, I was there. But that ain't happening tonight, man. We're beating the Kings. I think we beat the Kings the past couple of times that they've been at the Target Center. Yeah, I think so. I almost missed one of the games because it was caucus night. Remember that? Yeah. But I got to see most of the fourth quarter, and they won. And that was a nail biter. The most recent one I think was not as much of a nail biter. But, the Kings are still, they're like the old girlfriend. You feel bad for them. Well, I've never felt bad for an old girlfriend, but nice to see him. Still, it'll be nice to beat him. And it should be a packed house. Should be sold out. Hopefully. They've been throwing tickets here and there and doing all sorts of fun deals to get people in the building. Every season ticket holder was sent a season ticket holder scarf. Kim got ours. I'm hoping they're also for sale so I can buy one too. They're pretty sweet. They're, it could be the multinational influence that the Timberwolves have now, but we're getting very European. Because now it's the Minnesota Timberwolves basketball club. And the scarves, they're those kind of double-sided messages on them with the logos. If you're a football fan, you probably know what kind of scarf I'm talking about. And I'm not even a football fan, but I can describe it well enough for you to maybe. But I'm excited, man. And in fact, I'm doing this early to make sure I do not end up sticking around late. So it's currently 4:26 on this glorious Friday. It's cold, man, but it was below 30 when I woke up. It's 42 right now, if the bug is to be believed. And it is not. It has already plummeted to 40. And will probably get even colder. And I did not bring a coat, although I did wear long sleeves. Probably should have done 2 layers. But it'll be hot in the Target Center for the Timberwolves. Go Wolves. So if you're watching this because you found me from the Timberwolves, I don't always talk about the Timberwolves this much. Although, more than some people would like. But that's the benefit of being a member. A season ticket member. You kind of become a fanatic, which I kind of am. But I haven't had basketball for, 6 months? Just feels like forever. Yeah, it was the end of April, so just over 6 months because there was none in May. Is that right? I hope I get a new schedule. That's last year's schedule right there. Right there. Expect some new schedules to be handed out. But I want to be like one of the first people in, so I'm going to be there right when the doors open at 5:30. And I don't know if the folks handing stuff out will be ready for me or not. I need my free stuff, man. You know that. There was also a fantasy discussion or something. I didn't sign up for it, but Paul Allen and Charge are going to be talking fantasy over in section 124 before the game starts. That's at, that's at 6. I will be sitting in section 113, pointing and laughing. Charge! Those of you who don't know who Charge is probably won't get that at all or care. What do you think, Twitter? Oh, McDonald's, you and your CBO. I finally gave into the hype. Yesterday I had my first cheddar bacon onion. I had it on the Angus, and all it made me do is wish I'd gone to Hardee's. I love McDonald's. McDonald's is great for the McDouble, for the McChicken, for their dollar menu items. But there's no way I'm going to spend $4.50 on an Angus burger, even with all those fancy ingredients on it. Well, I did, just to say I had it though. But now I know that I was right to be suspicious, and I would have been right not to fall for it. But I did fall for it once. But that's the only time I'm going to fall for it. It's the only CBO I'm going to buy. If you want a good burger, I mean, you know what you're getting when you go to McDonald's. Don't raise your expectations and don't expect something. Don't expect Fuddruckers. Poor Fuddruckers. Gone and forgotten. I still have yet to go to the Five Guys in Minneapolis. Apparently that's the epitome, the peak of burgerness. Or at the very least, you get your own weight in body fries, or your own body weight in fries. What are body fries? I'm not sure. That doesn't sound like something I would want. Now let's see. The New York City Marathon has been canceled. Took them long enough, didn't it? I wonder, does this have any effect on Mayor Bloomberg's endorsement of President Obama? Are people more likely to make fun of him now he's blown the marathon? Sprint Cup qualifying's going on too. Where's David Gilliland? Well, he's ahead of David Reagan. That doesn't really help. Oh my gosh. Even now, I'm seeing Instagrams, I'm seeing TwitPics of the Target Center, where I am not, but where I will be in an hour. I hope. I'm getting very excited. Okay. Let's find Greg's latest... No. I know you're interested, by the way. Doug still doesn't have power, but he's still tweeting about not having power. So he's able to charge his phone just long enough to complain about no power and whatever his electric company is called. I forget. But that's why we're not seeing any of his comments lately. He hasn't seen any videos. I hope not. He doesn't have the cell power to watch videos. Pieman says, I've been in healthcare for 28 years. Show off. And have never had a flu shot. And you're proud of that? I sign the waiver every year. I think I've been sick twice. You know why? It's because everybody around you had the flu shot, and they're all protecting you. It's like those parents who don't let their kids get vaccinated because they're kooky religious nuts. I mean, kooky nuts. Not necessarily religious. Well, you know, it is kind of a religion, those people who are vaccination deniers. I wouldn't have held you for one of them vaccination deniers, Pie Man. I don't believe in the hokum that the pharmaceutical companies are selling on the vaccines. Nope. All I can tell you is Symantec pays for it, so I'm doing it. Especially when it's like years where people die and stuff. Is my Band-Aid still there? It is. I've been really lucky. Usually it's sore like a mother because as much as they tell you not to get tense, and as much as I'm not tense anymore, up to about 30 seconds before they jab that needle in there, I'm okay. But once I sit down in that chair and it's like really happening, I just kind of, I've had a problem with needles ever since. Have I told you the story? When I was 17, my senior year of high school, supposed to be my greatest year ever, but I had mono. And we didn't know at the time I had mono. And before they figured out I had mono, they drew blood from me. And that was the last time I was able to take a needle okay, because when they did it that time, I was so weak that after they drew the blood, I pretty much passed out. You know, the eyes rolled back in the head. I was trying to inhale the smelling salts as much as I could to keep myself from fainting. Thoroughly unpleasant experience. So ever since then, even though it's the tiniest needle in the world, and it's just a, you know, I can't look at it, I don't want to know it's coming, I just, So knowing how much I hate needles, to know that I still get that flu shot every year, that tells you where I'm coming from. As for the trick-or-treaters, we continued our streak of 0 candy beggars this year. I don't think anybody dares come down our driveway. Go Timberwolves. Go Timberwolves indeed. Do you even buy candy then? Do you have contingency candy in case someone does show up? We had an awful lot of candy left over, but fortunately it was mostly Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. And there's someone in the house who loves them, who is not me. I couldn't resist, though. I did go to Walgreens, Pick up the half-price candy. Look, Starburst jelly beans. I didn't even know they made them for Halloween. And I think they used to not, because these taste like ones that may have been left over from Easter. I am a sucker for these, though. But, you know, these boxes, they only have like 9 jelly beans apiece. So you have to go through a lot of boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11? We will sing songs of this box because it had 11 jelly beans in it instead of 9. Given the fact that the other thing that's weird, even though you get 9 to 11 jelly beans, you never get all 6 flavors in one box. Look at that. That's only 3 flavors in this box. Those orange ones and those pink ones look almost exactly alike, but these are all orange. My favorite one, of course, is dark red, which there are none in here. So I got orange, purple, green. We do not have yellow, pink, or red. You don't care. I've already gone over time, so I'm going to eat these 11 jelly beans, finish this coffee, and I should be jacked up to go see the Timberwolves beat the Sacramento Kings tonight at Target Center. I hope so. I will be on Twitter, and you can watch me tweet about what's going on, provided the people around me don't suck up all the network. Another week has gone by. Thank you for watching me talk to no one. To you. You're not no one. I love you. I'll see you next week, I'm sure. And we'll be talking about probably the Timberwolves. Yep. See ya. Thanks for watching. Bye.